Whoa, watermelon?
Giant watermelon.
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go into stereotypes, but that looks like.
Are you a fan?
Yo, that's a treasure of a watermelon.
Okay. I don't like watermelons, so you can have
lying.
You can have all of them. I know.
You're
right?
Okay, Dave Chappelle said, if you don't like chicken and watermelon, there's something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you.
And I fully agree.
I'm on board with chicken.
Oh my God.
I'll give you that.
Man, watermelon, it's so refreshing.
I know that I'm in the minimum, and I've tried to describe it to people before, and I don't expect to win any victories, so it's a lost cause for me to try and explain it. But when it comes to fruit flavors, I just find it like, and I don't want to say too watery, but it's too subtle, I find.
Oh man.
Like the type of fruit I prefer are much more much stronger, right?
I see.
So I love mangoes,
Yeah.
and I love pineapples.
Yeah.
And mangoes and pineapples are the exact opposite of watermelon in terms of like how watery and flavorful they are. Like I used to say watermelons have no flavor, and it's like that's not true. They have a lot of flavor, but they're not the kind of flavor I like. They're very subtle and I also hate things like watermelon, like cantaloupes. You know?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't like watermelon and watermelon type fruits. Like cantaloupes either, you know?
Cantaloupe and honeydew.
Honeydews are fucking awful. I hate them. Everything like that.
I will put honeydew and cantaloupe under watermelon though.
Yeah. So, but that's all the same category to me. And I'm like, I don't enjoy the taste of those types of fruits.
Fair enough.
Oh. Okay, we just got trees now.
Oh, okay, so...
Too big?
So that's 9.5 meters, right? Is there a fishing shack around? God damn, I don't know how many trees you want there.
I think we're too big. We're too big.
Okay, I guess we're gonna stop it.
Yeah.
How is it? We are not certain.
We are not at all sure. It's too big. It's too big. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Maybe it was way too many trees.
The trees did it. Yeah.
Oh, eat a dick.
Yeah. Damn it.
I think if we picked up like 1 or 2 trees, it would have been fine. But then like...
Oh, he hates it.
Stop whining. Fucking picking up after your shit and never happy. Come on.
Do you? It's way too big. Now it's too big. Now she's like, what the fuck? You at first you're faking your bullshit, and now shit's too big, and she's like, why is it so big though?
Make up your mind.
God damn it.
You'll get used to it.
Let's look at our work.
What have we done? Let's check out our constellations.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the North Star, the centerpiece.
Hokusei. And
And
then got other things. This is Virgo. With all those fine, pretty bitches.
I mean, I mean,
Go to Earth? No.
like, yeah. There
So
we
they
go.
want on this car.
Meteor control. Oh.
Oh. But do we have any shooting stars though?
I don't think I got any on this
Oh.
run. In my previous attempts, I did.
What else do we have left?
I think it's just.
Are we nearing the end?
I think it's just the moon.
The moon.
You ready to make the moon?
Let's go. Kill the kidder.
Saluton! Do you know Esperanto? Do you know what Esperanto is?
Esperanto is it's an interesting project for languages.
It is.
Yeah. Actually, what's the name of the guy? I forget his first name.
I don't know.
It's Mr. Zamenhof.
Okay.
And his plan was to make a universal language that everybody would be able to learn and speak. And there are a lot of people who actually speak it around the world, but it's so niche, you know?
But it only takes 2 weeks to learn. So
Really?
the whole point is to create an international language that would be easy to learn, that uses a mixture of all languages together, and it takes 2 weeks to be fluent in Esperanto.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the easiest. It's one of the easiest languages to learn deliberately because it's designed to be that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
it could be a life goal.
that's the whole thing. Is kind of like, okay, only a few people actually speak it. Like I think the number was like 27,000 or something really, really low.
Really low,
you know.
yeah.
But it's kind of like, but if you do decide to learn it, it's not a lot of effort.
Wow.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of familiarity no matter which
So it must be easy.
thing you're coming from. That's the idea.
Yeah, okay.
Rolling around the world, 300 meters.
Okay, we cannot mess this up. So
can
Esperanto
believe in
is
you.
pretty smart. I'm probably like saying this
25
again.
minutes of Earth time. This is it. We're going in.
25 minutes.
Okay.
We're good?
I believe, but we just, yeah. You gotta fucking do it. This is the challenge. This is what Katamari really is. We're starting out on cow level, and we're taking it from here. Any longer than that, and you kind of be expected to wait. Callow Prince.
Oh my god, let's go. Fucking Crystal King up in the house. Yeah, like talking about Esperanto, they wanted it to be really easy. And it reminds me of Korean, which the language, again, I think I might have mentioned it. The writing system
In Korean,
is super simple.
very, yeah, circles and lines.
Yeah, circles and lines, and it's because one of their kings
Ajashi.
was saying he wants everybody to be able to learn how to write and speak the language.
Yeah.
And the symbols actually represent the shape of your tongue and your mouth.
Ah, cool.
So the N looks like a downward line that goes to the right, and it's the form, the shape that your tongue takes when you do the N sound, like it touches the top of the roof of your mouth. And this is, okay, we're gonna make it just like your tongue.
That's
and
awesome.
Other letters represent like the top of your teeth or the bottom of your teeth to represent the sound that comes out of your mouth.
That's so much more logical than kanji.
Definitely. So Korean is probably the smartest and most,
Written language.
the most like ingenious writing system out there.
Your best.
Yay.
Making that feel
Feels so good.
Afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Or if I did, I forgot.
Right, so we want 300 meters, but if you want the eternal version of the star, you're gonna have to reach 800 meters, Will.
Oh shit.
So let's not mess around.
800 for the eternal version.
Yes. So right now you're collecting everything, got the phones. Eventually you'll be able to pick up the pay phones and the bikes and the kids and
we
the
gotta,
animals.
we gotta vamonos, you know, we gotta get out of this like fucking basic bitch size. Get to the good shit. Cows, still too big. Don't stick around too long. Just get a couple of peeps.
Yes. Keep going. If you miss one or two, that's fine.
Doesn't matter, yeah, I think that's the idea. You gotta just hustle.
It's my way.
You're putting in 25 minutes of real work.
Da, 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 da.
Just gotta
Are you
fuck-
good at making accents? Like British or...
Not really, no.
really?
It depends. Like, if it's an accent of a if it's a language I like kind of know, right?
Then you can emulate it a
Then you
bit?
can emulate it to sound more accurate, exactly, right? So instead of going like, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Oh boy, that's very Southeast LA.
Konnichiwa. You know, if you don't want to be a fucking Texas Mac,
Yeah,
me protect me country,
gonna end up as a joke in some anime.
then you can just emulate the things you see on TV and or hear in anime and be like, onegaishimasu, dozo yoroshiku. Hi, watashi no namae wa Woolie-san desu.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Watashi wa Nihon o
So much weed.
mashita. Hi. You know, like you can just fucking do the little things and go,
But we're lucky. That's something that you get with immersion.
When you're confirming sentences, when people talk to you, so.
So, you know.
Hi. And you can just make noises to sound like you know what you're saying, and you don't, right? In the same way that if you want to sound like you know what you're doing in French, you can just throw out a lot of la la. Mais non,
Oh, like Quebec.
Oui,
Quebec,
si on parle français, c'est comme...
C'est. Oui. Évidemment.
Un petit peu comme ça. You know, if you want to go French, you have the little e's thrown in there.
Yep.
You know? But accents in general, if I don't know the language, no, terrible. You know, unless it's very specific to a thing that I've heard a lot of, or like a massive caricature.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever played Star Fox Adventures?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well,
on GameCube, right?
Yeah. There's a kind of like Cockney that's like, "Oi, love, hey governor."
Or governor.
Yeah, right. A little bit of the Cockney accent. And it's the same place you go to be like, no, that's too low. Yeah, and that's easy because it's just a ridiculous thing that doesn't have many lines. In the same way, yeah, let's do it.
Go get the kids, I guess.
In the same way that like evil movie Russian, you know, is a thing. But yeah. Oh shit! No, bad. No, I was not ready for the kids.
Oh my god,
Reggie, this was premature. Oh
my god, all these balls.
Run away.
All right.
But what? Like, how about you? I mean, obviously.
I wish I could have the British accent. I wish.
I know that, like, I mean, at this point, your English is your English, right?
Yeah, and it's a very weird English.
Right.
Let's agree.
But you're not like really fretting or trying that hard to be like, no, I want to sound more American.
No.
Like,
I have no idea how to describe my own accent, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it's French.
It's French.
It's French.
But there are a lot of people they come to me and they're like, oh, I don't hear the French accent. And that's only because you're speaking to really hardcore Quebecers.
Yeah.
But if you compare me to a real native English speaker, it's nothing like that, you know?
And I was gonna say, like, if I were to say, like, oh, try to get, like, can you emulate talking without an accent?
No, I wouldn't be able to.
Because you are not trying to do it.
Exactly.
It's subconscious, you know? Yeah. So that's the same kind of idea, I guess, where I'm like, I'm just emulating what my parents sounded like and what I sounded like because, like, my parents only throw in, they only sound like island people when they get upset. But for the most part, they sound like normal English, like Western, you know? And grandparents, obviously, is another level. But, yeah, the accent only comes out when the belt comes out, you know? One of those situations. Yeah. Like when my mom looks at me and goes, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh boy."
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh,
and that's unique to Grenada. You know? Jamaica doesn't go there. Yeah.
Oh man.
But
if you're ever interested, there's this guy called Eric Singer.
Okay.
And he's a dialect coach.
Oh, interesting.
And all his content on YouTube is super interesting. He did some things for Wired, I think. And he basically goes around...
Wait, The Wire or...
Wired.
Wired, the magazine.
The magazine.
Oh, okay.
And he watches the clip and he explains how well or how poor each actor recreates the accent in particular. So it'll be like, oh, he's going for a Cockney accent, but it's not very good because you have these palate sounds that he's not getting, and he's repeating the clips, and it's super interesting.
Yeah, there was a video about Kevin Spacey's accent in House of Cards. That was kind of interesting as well, because it's a weird like mixture of many things, and like it's not fully accurate, but it works because like it sounds like multiple things you've heard. It was an interesting study on what he was going for. Well, not his. I mean, he tried.
All right, so we got 6 meters right now. I hope this is good. But right now, stuff is picking up pretty well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I find it really interesting. Like,
I mean, I'll give it. I'll say this. Let me be frank is a clever pun for the name of the video that he made. Did you see that? No.
No.
Oh, Kevin Spacey made a video where he was acting as Frank Underwood again.
Oh wow.
And I'm basically going like, "You never saw me die," and everyone's like, "Dude, bruh."
No. No.
And he's like, yeah. And the name of the video is Let Me Be Frank, which is like a funny pun. And I was like, oh yeah, you thought of something there, but dude, no, like, read the room. That's unfortunate. But yeah, anyway, oh my god, the drone.
Yeah, don't touch that. That's a Mega Man or something? I don't know.
It looks like it could be. All right, we
it's the Mega Man Super in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, yeah. Rush drill.
Rush drill, yes.
Vehicle plane!
All right, I'm getting a bit concerned here.
Yeah. I'm dicking around a little bit too much, and I'm not getting momentum going. We need to get into... Fuck! Okay, you know what? Let's just... I was trying to get back uphill, but let's just go back.
Yeah, let's go around, I guess. Gonna have to find a section.
You're right. You're totally right. Yeah, let's just go back here.
Okay, so not big enough for the trees, but soon.
8 meters, almost there. These giant watermelons are always handy, but like the big stack, I don't think it's there anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Did we just come from there?
Yeah, we did, but fuck.
Oh my god.
Fuck. But I'm not big enough to go out to blah. I'm not big enough to leave the island yet. Like, definitely not. So I gotta buckle down and start getting more animals or people and fences.
Good.
Like, to be honest, we should be like, we need to stay on the island until we're doing trees. Get the trees, get the houses, you know. I gotta go back up here. I gotta get back up here. Come on.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Maybe we should hit another part of town.
With more stuff. Yes. Cars.
Stacked buses. Wow.
9. No, it's 9.5. Almost at tree level.
All right.
Yes.
Got tiny trees now.
Now we're in. That's all we needed. Find that forest. Fuck you.
I don't like this.
Fuck it. Mushrooms? No.
Not yet? What? Mushrooms are a lie. Okay.
Farm.
Okay, farm. Let's take this area. Can maybe take the stables,
Yeah.
please. No, not yet. Oh, but we got fences.
We can see where the trees are now.
Okay. Are mushrooms ready? No?
Oh, the trees are in a different place. Okay. We can get back down, though, to the other forest.
Hi.
Trying. Ouch. Oh, fuck. I thought I was big enough for these. God damn it. I committed.
Not yet.
I committed. Prematurely. Let's go around this side. Yeah, it's going... Yeah. This is starting to get dicey. Mushrooms.
Oh, no.
Fuck them. No.
There has to be another part of town. But we're still getting bigger, but...
Gradually.
Okay, the 12-meter post. Just pick a few more things and let's go through here.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, I guess.
Barely a traffic signal. Yes. Okay. So there's definitely an upstairs here, right? But like, once we're in the water, you're hard committing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's the worry is like, that's how you open up to the other cities.
Okay. So you want to clean up this a bit?
Exactly. Like I've done it before. Like I know that once we commit to that size, we're kind of like to that side. You better be ready for the rest of the biggest objects. We're almost there, though. That line of trees, I feel, will get us where we need to go.
Okay.